He about to tear the roof off. What's up, MP? He in the house. Shaking, MP. Ain't ready, MP.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Morant. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then it's Flag. And it's Jokic in at the center.
We've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Now, Williamson, following the three-point attempt by MP. Ball finds MP. First quarter, just over a minute played. That one good for two. MP's got 5.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break. Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
And here's MP for 3. Good on the triple. 8 points for him.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Jokic sets the screen for Williamson. 5 to shoot. Deflected by MP.
Wow, MP with the meeting at the summit. Denying all motion.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now here's Williamson. And here's Jokic outside. And it's MP with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Got us a screen on SGA. And he's good on the 3-ball.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The West trails by 9. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Cunningham comes in for Ball. The West also making some changes. Chet Holmgren comes in for Flag. And it's Harper in for SGA. And that one's good. MP.
That's why you set screens for MP. He knows how to use them and knock shots down off of them.
Pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Giannis.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection. Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Morant against Halliburton. It's stolen by Cunningham. MP passes to Halliburton. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Halliburton against Morant. And there it is for him.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the defense, figuring out how to get to his spot.
MP deciding where to go with it. Good D by Holmgren.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Morant outside. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Harper's shot's good.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Halliburton finds MP. Fires for three. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 19 points.
MP nailing the comeback triple. You gotta love that guy's competitive spirit.
Now here's Morant for three. And after just one quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. East All-Stars lead by 12. And group substitution here for the East. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Adebayo. MP comes in for Tatum. Ball's checked in for Cunningham. And Halliburton subbed in for Trae Young. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic, he's checked in for Şengün. Williamson comes in for Holmgren. Flag is checked in for Edwards. And it's Morant in for Harper.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Tyrese Halliburton is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then it's MP. And it's Giannis in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Brown sets a screen for MP. And another 3 from the East.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Morant outside. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got his 5th assist in this one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The East All-Stars up on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. They've got Flag. SGA's out there with John Morant. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Williamson in at the 4 spot.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Here's Halliburton. Jokic with the steal. Pass break. Here comes the West. And here we go. And Flag throws it down.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
MP outside. And here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it. And Morant throws it down.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
For the 3. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williams.
A three from MP. And another three from the East.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. Ball dishes to MP. The screen from Brown. The three from MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's a 5-point East All-Star lead.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here. Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Williamson. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
MP looking solid from there.
Morant against Halliburton. And taken away by Brown. Inside. And Giannis throwing it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
To the inside. Giannis dunks it down.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass the flag. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To halt the run. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Cunningham, he's checked in for ball. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the West. MP outside. Knocks down the three ball. MP's got 40 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
SGA on the wing. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Jokic, no good. The East leading by 11. MP, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williamson. Pass to SGA. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Outside, SGA. Clock at 6. He gets that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And so it's the East All-Stars. 13 points up at the end. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard.
All-Stars with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bam Adebayo. MP comes in for Tatum. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Cunningham. The West also making some changes. Williamson is checked in for Holmgren. Ja Morant comes in for Edwards. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Harper. And so MP will bring it up for the East. MP out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Giannis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Giannis against Jokic. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
MP outside. Puts up a deep three. A putback, hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
Jokic sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williamson trying to free himself up. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. MP outside. Puts up the three. Sinks the triple. MP's got 51.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And, Greg, barring something unforeseen, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
The East leading by 21. A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. And another three from the East.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
On the wing, Giannis. MP against Williamson. The three from MP. West All-Stars with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And they pick up two.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
MP with it. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got 57 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. They saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
The screen from Brown. A three from MP. And another three from the East.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. It was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Good game, MP.
Look out there, MP. Good, MP.
Good game last night.
Let's do this.
Looking good, MP.
A lot of attention. What? I'd love when we scout there too.
Yeah, save the cardboard and paper for compost seed.
So, are we thinking of adding on a scout for the Northern Territories?
Well, if you keep seeing this much talent, we may want to...
Exactly.
$5 difference. That's ice cold. I had no idea. So, when's the last time you got your oil changed?
At the power forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, 00, and B.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to... And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight on the injured list.
And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight. A lot of opportunity for guys to step in and show what they can do.
And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Branham in at the 3. And for the 76ers, MP is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Edgecombe in at the 2. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Well, Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch and shoot opportunity.
MP shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Doncic. Takes the 3, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Well, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Indiana on offense. 6-point game. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
MP, that was good.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response 3. This guy is all about winning.
Now here's Siakam. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Branham passes to Cheeks. Banked it in off the glass.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Back to MP. Wembanyama screen from deep. MP again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Miami got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Eason's checked in for Victor Wembanyama, and it's Houston in for Lauri Markkanen. Here's Halliburton. Here's Hardy, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Clock is at 3. Halliburton, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
MP outside. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 17 points.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Back to Halliburton. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Philadelphia leading by 4. MP looking around. Eason, a screen on Siakam. From deep, MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Siakam in the post. Defended by Eason. Pass to Cheeks. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
They swept the season series, which is very much in line with how these teams finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
Doncic against Halliburton. Puts the move on. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Sixers ahead, up 7. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Will have a different look here. MP's checked in for Eason. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Houston. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Johnson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Rollins. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Hardy is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Cheeks in at the 4. Here's MP. After Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. And the three-pointer goes.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Now here's Siakam. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboard. What a complete game for this guy.
Here's MP. 9-point game. Wembanyama screen. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Cheeks. Halliburton outside. Another 3 for Indiana.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. MP buries the triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Halliburton. The rebound by MP.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Markkanen sets a screen from deep. MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Hardy. Launches it. He's off on that one. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 15-6 run. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Wemby makes so many tough shots for this team. It's nice to give him an easy one.
Pacers trail by 17. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton misses. And here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to MP. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Philadelphia shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he drops the first. And both free throws good for MP. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Indiana Pacers. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime? And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the 76ers.
They've made it look simple. Well-designed game plan, and the execution has been near flawless.
Yeah, that locker room.
Thanks for tuning in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Wembanyama, Edgecombe out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's MP in at the four-man position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Okay, Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I take it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Back to you, BA.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Halliburton. 4-3. Another three for Indiana.
When Tyrese Halliburton is looking to be aggressive as a scorer, it sets every other aspect of his game. He is cooking.
And early on, growing up in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam originally trained to be a priest.
It's an incredible story, BA, because his father sent him away to pursue that vocation, but in fact, Pascal was miserable. And it wasn't until he attended a basketball camp that he found love of the game, and the rest, as they say, is history.
And the basket by MP.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Doncic against Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Nembhard got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation. And here in the back half of February, the power rankings tell a pretty complete story of the season so far. You look at Atlanta, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out the 76ers, they're in the #1 slot right now. Still half the season left, but there's nowhere else they'd rather be.
For Indiana, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Branham. The three. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The Sixers lead by 23. MP outside. Fires for three. Another one goes. Incredible. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Nembhard finds Siakam to end the run. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cheeks has gotten his second bucket.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
MP outside, puts up a three, connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Oh, how about the answer from distance by Tyrese Halliburton?
And a new group getting ready for Indiana. And a look here at the shooters doing the most damage from long range this season. MP, number 1.
He's a shooter that defenses 100% have to go out and guard.
And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
This shot by Hardy, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Johnson with a bucket.
Boy, tremendous touch inside from Johnson. This guy, not just a three-point shooter.
Gets stolen by Johnson. Here's MP. And a nice finish on the layup. MP's got 59 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Johnson a screen on Williams. And got it! Another basket! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Halliburton outside. Six on the shot clock. Throws it up high. Eason with a steal. MP getting it done for Philadelphia. Talk about three-point shooting. He piled up 18 points from range that quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. No blow-bys.
And Coach Carlisle preaching strong defense there.
Yeah, basic.
Checked in for the Sixers. Jones comes in for Rollins. The 76ers also with a sub. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Johnson.
Philadelphia 76ers, TNT.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Branham in at the three.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Pass to Halliburton. Rebound by Philadelphia. Eason's got 5 rebounds in the game. From deep, MP. Good! That's another bucket!
Yeah, he's just incredible. He just keeps coming at you at the highest level.
Yeah, zeroing in on 5th place for total points in a single season. Branham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Branham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
MP outside. Oh, another one falls. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Unloads from 13. Halliburton misses. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 17-7 run. MP finds Jones. Nembhard against MP. From outside the arc. Oh, connects again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Jones against Halliburton. Driving to the basket. And here's Siakam for three. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Yeah, a guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
And the disparity hits yet again. Wow!
I mean, come on, man. This is incredible. He's now in 5th place for points scored in a single season.
And he does it all in style. One of the most dynamic performers this league has ever seen. And the basket by Halliburton.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A three made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
From deep, MP. And yes, another basket. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Pass to Branham. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Siakam. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
From deep, MP. Pacers with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
They get the rebound. Siakam, that's good.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
Jones, the pass to MP. Screen by Eason, fires the three, and MP with the three.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you...
Down the road. Yeah, that Pacific Northwest corridor has been gaining a lot of attention. Well, I love when we scout there too because. Oh, we do that at least 30, 40 minutes. You can't just dive. Photos of try some light activity first.
Coming up next, the Pacers taking on the 76ers. For the Indiana Pacers, they've stumbled here at the midway point of the season, looking to get back on the right track tonight. Sixers, Pacers, up next. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Let's take a look at the numbers for Pascal Siakam.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. MP out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Edgecombe in at the 2. And for the Pacers, at the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Cheeks is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Branham in at the small forward position. Offensive rebound, Wembanyama. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And you got to get a body on Wembanyama or he will eat you up down low.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Drills it from outside.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
Here's Cheeks. And the rejection by MP. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And so here is Indiana.
I got him.
Siakam outside. Three-pointer. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Edgecombe.
And you love to see this assertive play from Wembanyama, refusing to let himself be stopped inside.
Now, here's Halliburton. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And the dunk by MP.
That's what you want to see every night from MP. Go up and flush it down.
Here's Halliburton. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And here's Halliburton. Hands it from downtown. Halliburton's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
For 3.
Here's Branham. Last time, 14 points for him. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And so it's Indiana with it. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Branham. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside, Markkanen. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Then for the 76ers, Houston's checked in, and Rollins subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Joseph. Hardy passes to Joseph. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The 76ers leading by 8. Back to MP. From outside, off the mark. And Monk has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
And so here is Indiana, following the three-pointer by MP. And here's Hardy. 9 points last game. And Indiana, another 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Such a wide open look. MP's got 17 now.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. So on the floor for Philadelphia. They've got Edgecombe. Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Doncic in at the point. Here's Halliburton. That one misses. Nice D from Doncic. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Puts the move on. Here's Wembanyama. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
Halliburton looking around. Cheeks outside. Pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Cheeks with a screen on Wembanyama. Halliburton for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter. 1:12 left in the second quarter. The 3 is pure from MP.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Cheeks against MP. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. MP throws it down.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Pass to Branham. Down low. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And there's the bucket from MP.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. Here's Siakam. Releases, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution on the court.
MP has been leading the charge for Philadelphia. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We come back right after this.
Let's wrap it up. Get ready for your contest.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
Let me tell you guys, there's nothing better than playing well on the road and hearing that silence.
Yeah, in many ways, they've looked like the more comfortable team. Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, they're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is loaded.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease. In that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Cheeks is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Branham in at the small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton outside, out to the wing, to the middle. Branham, good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Back to you, Kevin.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Siakam looking around. Over Wembanyama.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Siakam, the bounce pass. Cheeks' shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the 76ers making a change here. Houston's checked in. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Halliburton sets the pick for Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Six to shoot. Jacks up a 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Shoots. And he hits the jump shot. Halliburton's got 12 points in the game.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Good on the three-point shot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Cheeks outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The 76ers leading by 11. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. MP converting the tough bucket.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tari Eason's checked in for Victor Wembanyama, and Rollins subbed in for Doncic. To the paint. Eason's shot is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
To the middle, here's Hardy, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Come get it.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. And here's MP for three. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 48.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Monk with a screen on Rollins. Right wing. Here's Cheeks. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76.
Help him out!
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Jones comes in for Rollins. Here's Nemhard. Halliburton outside. Puts up a three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. So on the floor for Philadelphia. They've got Lowry Markkanen. Wembanyama's out there with MP. Then it's Jones. And it's Houston in at the shooting guard. Halliburton outside. Now here's Hardy. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
MP deciding where to go with it. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Luka Doncic comes in for Tyus Jones.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Branham. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, If you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is. I promise you that.
MP against Chiefs. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Tari Eason comes in for Markkanen. Johnson, he's checked in for Edgecombe. And Jones subbed in for Doncic. Eason with a screen for MP. The 76ers another three.
Yeah, you see MP getting bolder and bolder, learning there's no limit to his three-point shooting range.
Here's Hardy. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
And no doubt, he was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Launches it. Good, he hits again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Monk outside. Looking to end the run. Eason grabs the board. And here's MP for 3. No good on the shot. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get.
game time. Bring the pain time.
Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Luka Doncic is out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Wembanyama, then it's MP, and it's Houston in at the small forward position. Cunningham tried to bank it in, but it misses. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the three in that situation.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for a bit. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you, Ryan.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Great initiative from the MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
Cunningham on the wing. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Clock at 6. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And the bucket is good. Cunningham's got 5 points.
Well, teammates appreciate that kind of hustle on the break. Good work by Cunningham getting up the floor.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Cunningham against Doncic. Thompson scanning the floor. There's Cunningham with a 3. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Doncic passes to MP. And here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Ayton. And that one, good.
Well, he's not the thickest guy, but Wembanyama can bully his way inside when he needs to.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter of the game. Ayton finds Cunningham. Up and over Doncic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 10 points for him.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Pass to Rollins. Back to MP. Let's go with a 3. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Cunningham outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Here's Cunningham, following the score by Philadelphia. From downtown, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Sixers lead by 9. MP outside. And he lobs it up. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, it's hard to miss Wembanyama with that pass. That's a long target.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Pass to Cotton. Here's Jovic. No points yet. That one a little long.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And here's MP from outside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Sixers ahead. We will. Completely new group for the Pistons. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Wembanyama's checked in for Johnson. MP comes in for Eason. Houston, he's checked in for Larry Markkinen. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Rollins.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
They've got DeAndre Ayton. Cunningham is out there with Thompson. And it's Jovic in at the power forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He finished with 60 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Markkanen's checked in for the Sixers. Here's Cunningham to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Cunningham's got 12 points.
Nice job getting inside and executing. I like seeing Cunningham be aggressive around the basket.
MP finds Doncic. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
From deep, and the basket by MP. MP's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Back to Cunningham. The 3-ball. The rebound by MP. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Doncic passes to MP. Through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Sixers on top, running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello, everyone.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shack University either. I do know.
And we've got the playoff pictures. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got Luka Doncic, Wembanyama out there with MP. Then there's Edgecombe, and it's Houston in at the 3. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help, because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
Pass to Jovic. Ayton inside. Wembanyama on him. Yep, that one goes.
Well, Ayton is quite literally a house in there.
The 76ers shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. Here's Edgecombe. The 11-footer, and that's good for 2. Edgecombe's got 8.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And here's Cunningham outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's MP. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
Here's Jovic. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down.
Detroit with the ball. Ayton with a screen. Pass to Cotton. Here's Cunningham. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. He's got 14.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Drops in the 3.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Jovic. Detroit moving the ball around. And it's Cunningham missing. The 76ers have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Count it. Good.
I just love the ball movement.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Cunningham outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Thompson with a screen. Here's Jovic. Hits a 3-pointer. Jovic has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, you know, Jovic has shot more threes as he's gotten more comfortable in the league.
From deep, MP. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Cunningham finds Ayton. Here's Cotton. Thompson with a screen. Off target from 3-point range. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. MP scanning the floor. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 39.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Cunningham outside. Good D by Doncic.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Sixers ahead, running away with it. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him.
Checked in for the Pistons. And Philadelphia also making a switch. MP's checked in. A three off the inbound. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Detroit has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. They've got Connect. He's out there with Cunningham. And it's Jovic in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
There's a screen by Johnson. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Cunningham with the ball. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And here's MP from outside. On target from range. MP's got 48.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Pistons have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. He gets it in there.
Well, at 6'10", I want to see Jovic attack like this inside. He has the height needed to be a weapon down there.
There's a screen by Johnson. And again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Novic's shot is off. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. MP again. MP's got 53 points.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Outside Connect. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by MP. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Sixers. Both good from the line that time.
Well, you know, Nikola Jovic is a stretch 4 who's shown to be a talented ball handler and a facilitator for his size. And what I love, guys, he continues to work on his game.
Johnson against Cunningham. Out left to the wing. Here's Ayton. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Well, I like seeing Ayton use his size to his advantage, just powering through the contact there.
And he's going for the oop here. And the officials call a traveling violation. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Ayton, covered by Johnson. Here's Cotton. Nails it from 3.
Nice find by Ayton out on the perimeter. Always great when your big man can move the ball back out.
There's a screen by Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. So no problem for Philadelphia.